Right, welcome to the Broadcast Podcast. I'm Kai, the owner and the host of the... I'm lucky to have these three beautiful women next to me. We'll go on the line. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm Anna.
I'm Tasha.
Okay, all these girls, influencers. Alright, okay. Right, I'll start with Anna. Obviously, we've only met today.
Yeah.
Don't know a lot about you.
No.
I don't, but I'm very blessed.
I hope not.
I don't, but I'm very blessed to have you here.
Thanks.
Right, I've known Charlotte since she was in nappies, like baby. And yeah, I've known Tasha for a while as well. So yeah, Anna, rise to 1.3 million on TikTok.
Yeah.
Where's that all started?
It started when I did, it's actually, I used to have Musical.ly, if you know what that is, because that's literally what TikTok was. And I had around 11,000 followers on Musical.ly, because obviously I did the Billy Elliot tour, and we all used to like dance and sing on there.
Is that how you know each other?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, from Sylvia's.
From
secondary
Sylvia's,
school.
yeah.
Sylvia Young.
She did Billy Elliot in the West End, and I went on tour with it, like after she'd done it, and we have like loads of mutuals as well. Such a small world. Anyway, yeah, so I did that, and then I logged into my account on TikTok, and it had like 11k. I thought, that's a little bit of a boost, and I just started posting every day, and then I really, really enjoyed it because I like to entertain people. But like going on stage and that used to give me like really bad anxiety. So I just thought, if I'm in the comfort of my own room, in my own home, and I'm still entertaining people, like what could get better?
So what is your content then?
Like fashion, lifestyle. People like to know like what goes on in my life, like what I go through, like breakups and stuff. Like they're very... Anything that's relatable, like coming from girls, because you can feel quite lonely when you go through stuff like that. And I feel like if you are vocal with it, girls can be like, oh, Anna's going through it. Like she got through it. She's fine now 5 months later. So I like to like have that influence of like, you'll be alright. And I like to also influence girls on fashion. Like I love clothes and stuff.
Okay, so you talk about fashion, so that brings you on to my next point. Brand and clothing companies, who have you worked with?
God, all of them. I feel like
name the top ones.
Like Pretty Little Thing, Boohoo. Who else? I actually can't like.
I saw it first.
Miss the Empire. Like honestly, the list goes on. Like you just.
But how's that started?
You get to work with anyone. Well, it starts off being gifted. So like these brands will come to you and they'll be like, oh, can we send you like this for like a TikTok post? And obviously you're like, oh my god, yeah, like free clothes. But then you have to strip it back. Like now it's my full-time job. I can't just have free clothes. Like obviously it's any girl's dream. I have a wardrobe of dreams. All my friends would like literally come around and be like, I'm having this, I'm taking this. Can I borrow that? But yeah, it's then you have to like strip it back and be more. That's why you get a management, and then the money starts coming in with the brand deals.
So have you got your own management now then?
Yeah, I have a management.
Who are they? What are they?
And viral people.
Okay, cool. Right, obviously you got 1.3 million on TikTok.
I was deep in that the other day. That's a lot, isn't it?
You was deep in it. You.
No, I was, because you forget, like, it's just a number. Like, 1.3 million, like, the 3 to me still means nothing. That's still 300,000.
Yeah.
Like, when you deep that's so many people.
O2 holds 20,000 people.
I can't, that gives me, and that stresses me out, because that is so many people.
Yeah.
Like, I just can't, like, I feel the same, like, social media can change people, like big. Like if you get numbers and followers, like your head can get big. I always tell people who are stuck, like stay humble. Like honestly, like some people like that have my following probably wouldn't have come on this podcast, and that's how like shit it is, because they rate themselves and they think that I don't care. Like you have to stay humble. You got to try these things out. Like just because you've got a few more followers, like doesn't mean you're like, you've got to stay true to yourself. And as soon as you start, getting a bit big-headed, like I feel like you're not that genuine. You're trying to be someone that you're not. Like.
No, I respect that. So right, you said obviously you got 1.3 million people. Those 1.3 million people, everybody has their opinions.
Oh yeah.
Everybody hides behind a keyboard. Everybody says their piece. So how do you cope with people's reactions in regards to your content? Have you ever had positive vibes? Have you had negative vibes? Like how do you cope with that?
I'm quite lucky. I've more had like positives because I try not to do anything that could cause negativity. Because on social media you get so much. But obviously I did performing arts as well before, and that's really mentally challenging. Like it's such a so mentally hard. Like you're going to college with people that you're competing against, like your best friends. You're going head to head. Like you're getting jealous. Like you want to be happy for them for like getting the role that you went for as well, but like you're not. You're heartbroken, like you're defeated. And I feel like with social media, like I just think they're just trolls. Like they're boring people. If they're hating, they have no life, and realistically they're only hating because you're doing well.
But does it ever affect you?
It does sometimes. Like when it comes to like, what's it called? Like your appearance.
Yeah.
That like I've had my teeth done. I used to have I had quite alright teeth. They weren't anything bad, but people used to be like, on one of my TikToks blew up, and everyone was like, oh, she's eating rocks, like she's doing this and that made me really insecure about something that I was never really insecure about.
Yeah, but did you get your teeth done because you felt insecure about yourself, or because of the influence of other people?
No, I got my teeth done because that
the knock-on effect.
It knocked my confidence even more, like less, if that makes sense. It made the insecurity
grow
more like apparent in my head, and then I was like, actually, I could get my teeth done and make me feel a bit better about it. Because now I look back at my teeth, I'm like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah, but did you make that decision because of other people, or was you happy within yourself before you put yourself out there with them people?
Probably because of the other people, yeah. That's what social media does. It's a toxic place. Especially, like, I am my own business. Like, me, I am my own brand. Like, my actual body. Like, so I want to make sure that
You represent yourself
I
well.
represent myself well. And obviously, I wouldn't promote going and getting stuff. Like, I obviously had a boob job as well. But that was nothing to do with anything from, like, social media comments. That was just me and my own. That was literally personal for me because I was so insecure about it. Got it done. Everyone, I thought I'd get a lot of backlash, being like, oh, like, you're fake, like, you're this, you're that. But I still to this day, like, I have my teeth, my lips, and my boobs. People will still comment and be like, oh, have you had your jaw done? Have you had your chin filler, like your cheeks? Because I've got quite like a chiseled face. I get, even from boys, they'll be like, oh, I thought you had like that done. It's like, I didn't. I've just enhanced myself. Like, I haven't changed anything about, like, I'm still the exact same person. I've just made myself feel more confident in myself because I feel like social media can really knock your confidence.
You did it for you, not for
anyone.
Do you feel like if you weren't such a public figure on social media, do you think you would have made them changes to yourself?
I probably would have done my boobs. Just because, obviously, like, when you come across, like, boys and stuff like that, you want to feel confident, but if I had, like, an office job, probably not. But, like, I take pictures for a living. Like, before I had lip filler, my face was wonky. Like, my lips weren't, like... Well, obviously, you may say no, but, like, I'd look in the mirror, I'd look at pictures, and it made my content better because I then loved, like, how I looked and stuff like that. So I would post more and be more active, and that's how you get followers.
So would you say, like, people's negative comments on social media, does that impact you? Does that impact your mental health? Does it second guess yourself? Does it feel like you're not good enough, or do you just think, fuck it, like, they're just haters?
I'm quite a sensitive person, but I come across quite, like, I think I hold myself quite well, but, like, I wouldn't ever go and entertain the hate. Like, I wouldn't make videos being like, oh, you're hate, because you're just giving them what they want.
Yeah.
I'd probably go and cry about it in the shower and then be fine.
So this brings me on to my next point. Obviously, social media is a world that you can hide from people. Like, some people post things on social media, it's not the real them.
Oh, 100%. Social media is so fake.
However, stuff that means more to you as a person is like things like relationships. And obviously relationships is a massive thing on mental health. I've been through something myself that I made a documentary about. It ruined me as a person. Like, it changed me, and it's made me the person I am today because I've built myself upon that. Big lesson.
Big lesson.
But have you gone through something in regards to obviously you don't have to name. We're not going to do that. But have you been through something that's affected you that negatively in regards to a relationship?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like, I hadn't been in love ever. Like, I'm quite a relationship type of girl. I kind of love the idea of love. I love relationships. I love having that one person you can do everything with, trust. And I fell in love, like, badly, I think, for the first time, which is good because you need to fall in love to know how it feels, to learn your lessons. I always, you know, unless you're going to stay and be childhood sweethearts, that's great, but that's like 1%. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't post my relationship, but I love showing off who I'm with. Like, that's like a big thing. It's like, I'm so proud to be with you. Like, I love that. And then would you still be public? Obviously, like, you're public about your life in general. Not being funny, right? You can wake up and brush your teeth in the morning. 1.3 million people are going to watch you brush your teeth. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I am public because that is part of my like my content is lifestyle. So, like, people love knowing what I get up to. And a lot of people have been invested in my love life because I have posted it. And obviously that's probably my fault for posting it, but then
you're proud to be with that person.
Yeah, but then obviously I went through a really, really difficult breakup. It actually probably ruined me as a person. Like, people, like, anyone can say, oh, you're stunning, like, you're this, like, don't let it get to you. It gets to you. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel insecure, even though you could be, like, the best looking girl he's ever been with. That's what happens when, you know, there's other people in the picture, no matter what. And I feel like, you know, you just gotta... I posted it, and then I was like, oh, I need to tell people. Like, I got in my head, I was like, I need to tell people I've broken up with him. Otherwise, people are going to be like... Commenting. And then I started posting, like, breakup content, like me crying. Because girls film themselves when they cry, okay? I don't care.
We all do.
We do, because... I don't know why. I just feel like you just do it. Just have it.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I don't know why. I just pick up the phone and cry. But I posted that, and then that's when I got most of my views. Like... a video is getting 1 million because it's relatable. Girls go for it, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt so lonely. All my friends had relationships. They were so happy, like 2 years down the line. I just had my first heartbreak, and I had no one, and that's how I met my best friend Maddie. She literally came to my house with a big basket and was like, "I'm here for you." Like, because I feel like with girls, don't get me wrong, they do go back to their exes. They can go back to their exes so quickly because that's home to you. Like,
you comfort.
Your comfort, like they ain't gonna go anywhere. Well, they are, but like in your head, you're like, oh, like
same.
I'm still there. Like, they know me the best. Like, some girls, you don't have girls to turn to. Like, you need your girl group of friends to help you pick you up after a breakup. Otherwise, you will go back because you got no one. Then you have no one. So
was you, when you went through this breakup, was you as big as you are now?
Yeah, it was bad.
So I'm not being funny, right? Listen. I've known Tasha for a long time. I've known Charlotte for a long time. I've just built this podcast. I was thinking, Joe, what? I've got a lot of love for both of them. They're going to support me. They're going to come on. When I reached out to you, I was like, all right, listen, I'm going to try my bit, see if I can get someone with good following. And like, you jumped on it straight away.
Yeah.
But why have you done that? Because I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that at all.
I'm a nice person. Like, I actually am deep down. I've got such a big heart, and I think that's why I get hurt. Because I do literally give myself, like, I'll lay down on a plate and be like, like, have me, you can just take me. But I'm very, that whole relationship, I've learnt so much about, like, how I am. Like, yes, I was crazy, I was psycho, I was toxic. But now looking forward into anything else,
you know.
Yeah, the guy who walks into my life is going to have to work hard. Like, he is going to have to give me reassurance and give me things, you know, work a bit extra hard because of my past. I don't dwell on it, like, I move forward. Like, I'm not with that person anymore. Stuff happens, like, moving on, but it does affect you as a person. It gives you trust issues. And even from, like, girls, I have trust issues from girls. That I've had my trust broken from, like, friends. So, and that's, like, the worst, because then you're like, is everyone just lying to me? Like, what am I actually doing wrong? But I think that's what comes, like, for being, like, too nice, too generous, and, like, yeah. But, like, I'll do anything. Like, if you tell me to fly in Dubai tomorrow, I'll probably go. I'll be like, you want to do the podcast in Dubai? I'll be like, yeah, I'll be there.
No, so I got big respect for that. And listen, I didn't expect it. So obviously, thank you for coming.
That's alright.
What's next for you? What is it? What do you want to do with your life? Like, you see yourself now, you're on TikTok, you've got a lot of following. But what is next? Is it the performing arts? Is it West End? Or is it make content?
Well, I've been single for a while now. And, like, being single's been great. And it's obviously part of, like, I feel like you just have to be single in your life, but like some people think single's just getting absolutely gone every weekend. Like, I don't really like going out. I like having productive days, like getting up on a Sunday and feeling not hanging out my arse. I mean, I don't drink anyway, so, but tiredness can make me feel like I'm like absolutely dead. I'm such a baby at heart. That's why I like staying in. I need to give more people a chance. I think I'm a very closed person.
But in regards to like you, like career-wise now.
Yeah, I do want to have like my own clothing.
Okay.
And like
I could see that.
Like bikini, like range, because I just love fashion, and I'm a very visual person. Like, I like having ideas like come to life, and I'm very like a perfectionist as well. Like I said, I do dance now. I gave that up, but like I do it as a hobby because that was a big thing as well in my breakup. Like, you have to start a hobby. You have to stay busy. Otherwise, if you're laying in bed crying, like, you're gonna get nowhere. So I started dancing. It was heels as well. Like, it's sexy. Like, you get your confidence back. My confidence was so stripped back from me, and it also affected my content. I didn't want to get up and film stuff for brands. I didn't want to do anything. I just want to lay in bed. But yeah, I want to do more. I'm very business minded. I'm always like cooking things up in my brain, and I'm like, what can I do next?
Alright, so you say, what can you do next? So listen, when I looked on your Instagram, I was thinking, right, she's got good following, she's got a blue tick. Go on to TikTok, she's got 1.3 million followers. If Love Island came calling for you, let's say what's it now? May? Is it May or April? May. They come calling in July. Anna, I want you in the villa on Love Island. Would you do it?
No.
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 Why?
Because I don't want to be humiliated on TV as well. Like, I've spoken to men outside of Love Island. What do I want to be humiliated on national TV? And as well, you don't know how they perceive you.
Yeah, and they edit.
Like, I'm friends with some Love Islanders, like you probably are. Like, that you could be a villain for all I know. Like, I'm basically especially me, because I've built like a following already.
Yeah.
I don't want to go and like jeopardize that. Like, why can't I just grow without it and keep going? I mean, don't get me wrong, 6 weeks in Mallorca sounds banging, but like, it could be a day. Yeah. I couldn't even. They could fly me out there and not even go on.
Nice.
Because it's TV. So same as like musical theatre. It's so uncertain. You don't know if you're going on or not. But no, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Right. So obviously, I didn't know this. When I reached out to you, I had no idea that you two knew each other. I'm not even joking. Like, Charlotte's lived next door to me for
that's crazy.
all her life. Like, it's crazy. But I did not know you two knew each other. And then so I saw your Instagram and I was like, okay, I'm gonna shoot my shot here and try and get her onto the podcast. And I screenshotted your page. I put it into the chat with these two, and I was like, what?
We both straight away were like, we love Anna.
Do you know what I mean? It was crazy. It was mad.
Yeah, don't put her on.
But it's crazy. So how do you two know each other then?
It's from secondary school.
Literally, we went to secondary school, Sylvia Young, in London.
Okay.
You were in year 9, I was in year 10.
Yeah, I was the year
She
below.
was the year below.
So what's that? That's like tap
But
ballet.
there was like,
tap ballet, modern,
but Sylvia Young
jazz.
was very like exclusive.
Oh yeah, it's
there
so
was like
small.
40 people in a year, like
Yeah,
that,
it's
in the
tiny.
classroom. So everyone like knew everyone.
Yeah.
And then obviously we just then
we
small
started
world,
like travelling together.
Yeah,
Getting
and
the
then
tube.
you were good friends with my friend who I went to college with, like my friend Erin, who I literally was with, like she was my best friend in college, like, and then she was friends. It's such a small.
That's
world,
one thing.
everyone.
Yeah, you'll probably like ask me questions, but like that industry is so small.
So
like
small,
everyone
like,
knows
ridiculous.
everyone. Like you literally go to follow someone, like even not boy related.
Yeah.
But like you go to follow someone and it's like 60 mutuals, and you're like, how the hell do you know that person?
Yeah.
How do you know that person? You've met them in different like
It's such a
aspects
big
of your
world,
life,
but a small
but
world.
the tiniest thing ever. It's like crazy.
Okay. I'm finally here with my 3 boys, the 3 OGs. Introduce yourself, boys.
Obviously, you already know who it is. It's your boy Lankz, you know. Come on, man.
Yes, guys, it's your boy Alf Coez. You know how it is.
Satin boys, your boy Brisso, Satin girl, you alright?
Right, boys, listen. We're built in a society nowadays where us boys, we're judged. Like, we can't speak up about our feelings. If we start talking and start bringing emotions into it, we're looked at as these people that are weak. We're looked at as not the alpha male. However, this is why we're doing this podcast to show to other guys that, listen, you boys all got social media following. Like, the whole term of influencer, okay, it's used quite a bit, but as long as we influence the right things, then you deserve the title as an influencer, which is why I've made this podcast to talk about mental health. Obviously, I'm a big guy for men's mental health. I brought my documentary out about men's mental health.
Go and check it out.
Big you up
listen,
for that,
thank
I
you,
watched that, man. You know where it is, bro?
100,
The
man.
fact that it's
That's
not
big
even
stuff.
It's not
Good
even in this
stuff,
area
man.
it's being played. I see your stories
But
in
in
London
schools,
schools,
bro.
bro.
Schools,
That is
everywhere.
crazy, bro.
Thank you.
Big
I
up,
appreciate
big up,
it,
big up, man.
Listen, people might look at me and think, oh, he's just doing it for attention, he's just doing this, but there's boys like me in Kent that want to share their own stories, they want to talk about themselves, so listen.
I mean, what you just said, I feel like that plays a big part into it. Like, if a guy actually starts speaking about mental health, everyone starts pointing fingers at him, oh, you just want attention. Oh, you're just chatting shit. Chatting a load of rubbish, but it's not true.
These girls on a day-to-day basis, oh, I'm this, I'm that. But as soon as a man speaks, bro, you're weak. You're
Exactly.
you're spineless. Get fucked, mate. Listen, we've all got feelings. We all feel it, yeah? So speak up, bro.
Literally, you're only human at the end of the day.
That's it, bro.
Only
Feelings are real for anyone, and that's period. Done.
Okay, so we'll start with Alf. Obviously, me and you went to secondary school.
Yeah, same
together.
secondary school. It's crazy. come a long way since then, man.
What's going on with you, man? Obviously, you're modelling. I've seen you on billboards and that. What's going on?
Yes, yeah.
Man's on billboards. Come on.
Guys, it's been a good year. It's been a good year. So yeah, guys, I do like a lot of modelling, bit of acting, presenting, and influencing stuff as well, guys. But one thing being in the industry is like there's always a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on you as a person. Like you always got eyes on you, and like I like to use my social media as a way to like showcase that it's alright to talk about stuff.
100%.
It's alright for a man to talk about stuff because like a girl can do it and she'll have a lot of people like, darling, I hope you're okay. I hope you're all good. Checking up. When a man does it, it's not quite the same.
The man don't want to follow.
Not quite the same. So like I think that's good to use your platform in a way where people can feel like, cool, this guy actually understands me. Because like even that baby reindeer, right? That platform's come out.
Netflix episode, bro.
Men that have spoke up about sexual assault has risen by 80%.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show.
That alone, bro, is crazy, bro.
80%, and that just goes to show, guys, that when people feel like it is okay to talk, then they can talk.
Yeah.
Because especially with men nowadays, we're always like, we've got to be the man. Everyone's relying on you. You've got to be the strong one. You've got to be that guy that's always providing. The guy's doing this. You've got to tick every single box. Every single box. And it's very important in dating as well. Girls will be like, I want this.
Us men don't ask for a lot.
Guys just want a nice woman.
We don't ask for a lot.
Guys just want a nice woman.
Why is it so hard to find? Why is it actually so hard to find? Girls want the buy, but they don't want to be nice. Girls want this, but they don't want that. It doesn't make sense to me.
It's true.
It doesn't make sense to me. And sorry, Alf, I didn't even mean to interrupt.
No, bro, you're speaking true things, bro. Like, it's so true.
Do you know what? It just annoys me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Alf, obviously, like, listen, you're doing your thing, modelling. Listen, even when I brought the documentary out, you reached out to me and said it's about time someone's doing their own thing from Sittingbourne.
Literally, bro.
You are literally doing the same thing. Obviously, you work with Clover and his column, which his column have proudly sponsored the podcast today.
Yeah, guys, big up his column, guys.
Sorry, guys, if you don't know.
My man Lankz is on one, I'm telling you. This guy, bro.
Listen, if you don't know them, get to know. Listen,
get to know.
I can't lie, if you don't know his column, get to know.
Alf and Kai, the same piece, two different colours.
His column, guys, man. Thank you so much.
Colours. So run up the Clover, yeah. Get in contact with Alf. He'll pattern you up, no problem.
Nice as well. Cheap. Affordable. You get it? I know there's a lot of guys out there that like oppressing girls with their clothes and that. We don't need to do too much.
Listen, we've got the cargo piece,
Trust me.
a nice little tight piece.
Trust me,
you're pattern bird.
Literally, guys, high in quality, low in price, guys. That's the way you want it.
Come on, that's what
So Alf, tell me, like, where did this his column and Clover start, bro? Because literally every time I go on TikTok, you're there.
On the FYP,
you're there.
On the live,
Alf,
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 like, there's adverts. Bro, listen, you're from Sittingbourne. You went to the same school as me. Like, we live in a society nowadays where boys, they're jealous.
Yeah,
like,
100%, guys. 100%.
They meet people from the area and they're thinking, what? Like, he's actually gone out there and doing something for himself. I get it.
Yeah.
Bro, I will tell you right now, I'm the most hated geezer in Sittingbourne and Kent.
I witnessed it.
Am I not? Am I not?
But listen, bro, I got love for you,
It's
innit?
facts.
But like the last weekend, bro, proved it for me.
Yeah, like
if you cannot explain on the podcast what actually happened, I don't actually know.
No,
you
we're
can't
talking about
explain.
that again. Like, obviously, Josh is going through a hard time. I see him on TikTok Live. It was like, what, 10?
Yeah,
something
10,
like
11 at night, yeah.
And you could tell, like, he's on TikTok Live. It's a Saturday night, and I had no plans. I was like, Josh, text me. He texted me. I was like, Josh, we'll go for a quiet drink in Sittingbourne.
Did it end up quiet though?
That quiet drink turned into a 10 a.m. tweet. One of them ones. But still, in Mum's Life, boy, they're the best nights you've ever had in your life.
It's unplanned.
You see when boys reach out to you, yeah, that can, like, that they can realise stuff that other people just like won't even bother them, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, when someone goes through the same stuff as you, they realise that stuff, boy. They can see in your eye, like in the way you are, your expression, the eyes. Obviously, I've got the glasses on, big up to Goose, yeah? Come on, if you want the glasses, big up to Goose. Come on. There, yeah? Like, you can see it, bro. Like, you can actually see it in people that are going through that, the similar stuff you're going through. Like, people that have been through
literally,
that,
like, it takes one to know one.
That's it.
And with
100%.
men, I feel like everyone is that one. They just don't want to speak about it.
There we go.
Because every guy knows.
Speak about it, man.
Literally,
like,
every single man knows the trouble of being a man. There's so much pressure.
Yeah.
So much pressure. And it's the different, like, guys and girls, that's society.
Yeah.
Right? Girls can cry about something, and they're entitled to. They got their feelings. They get so much love. They're showered in love, like by everyone. A man speaks about it. You're just looking for attention, mate.
Yeah,
be a man.
You're a sausage. You're a melt. You're this. You're that. You're like, bruv, listen, mate. Everyone goes through.
Like when I started doing what I'm doing on the social media, I was getting from this area. A small place, bro. It's hard to get out, but once you're there, mate, it's a good journey. I'm so happy for where I've got to. But when you're starting out, people are like, oh, you're a bender. Why are you starting modelling?
Exactly.
You're so gay. No one even cares what you're doing. Stop trying to be someone you're not. You get a lot of things but they're just barriers. They make you stronger.
So I'll get on to my next question now. So obviously you're in a public eye, you're doing what you're doing. I've got a lot of respect for what you're doing. I've given you your flowers of what you're doing. So from a person that's got a lot of hate and bad public perception myself, how do you deal with public perception and haters online?
If I'm being real, I keep myself busy. I keep myself busy, and the more you get these hate comments, the more you just air them out.
Not even that, I'll reflect on that because for me, I'm a big TikToker. Yeah, my other socials not so big, but my TikTok is my main focus. And when I'm running my lives, like I've had like 300, 400, 500 bods in my life, and 90% of them bods is hate comments.
Literally.
You know what I'll do with it? I'll turn hate into positivity, bro.
100, bro.
And all they do is, they got nothing to say, bro. Like, you turn that hate into positivity, you give it back to them, mums, they're like,
because, bro, let me tell you one thing.
Respect for you. Because the hate, is the best way to fire back, bro. Like, fire back at them with the hate.
Bro, because the one thing, like,
got nothing to say, bro.
Hating people ain't happy, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I used to do door-to-door sales before what I do now. I was knocking on doors, people saying, fuck off, mate, get away from my door, threaten me.
Yeah.
But you never know what's going on behind their life.
Exactly.
Their kid could have just died. They could have just lost a dog. They could have found out some bad news and they're trying to blow out the scene.
Yeah.
You're the person that's there to do it.
Exactly.
So you've got to take no notice. You've got to shower them with love, bro. Because do you know what it is, there was this analogy one time. There's this man, walks into a coffee shop. A waitress, young, spills coffee on him. If he gets up like, oh, I need to prove myself I'm a man, I'll be made to look like a bitch. Oh, you fucking slag, this, make a scene. People at the moment will be a bit scared. And then he'll walk out and everyone will be like, what dick?
Yeah.
But if that happens, the girl pours the coffee on him and he's like, don't worry about it, darling. I just want you to see it's fine, things happen. He will get so much respect.
Happens in life.
So much respect.
Happens in life. It's all part of life, it's all part of the journey, mate.
So listen, I'm gonna ask you a very personal question. You don't have to answer it, it's up to yourself.
Run it.
The hate that you've had online, you personally, I'll get to you boys in a minute, but the hate that you've received online, I've seen it. A boy from Sitball myself, I've received a lot of hate online. Has it ever put you down that path of suicide or not?
It's crept in. I'm going to be real, bro. It's crept in. I started questioning myself, questioning what I'm doing, questioning my surroundings, my belongings, the people around me at the time. I've questioned everything and I thought, what is the point? What is the point of even moving on? Because everything I seem to do, it seems to get thrown shit on, bro. And there's been times I've sat there, or I've even been driving and I'm thinking...
It's a lonely drive.
That's it. Like, I just want to call it to an end.
When you're on your own, bro. It's when you're on your own.
Yeah, bro. And there's been times it's been this close, mate. If I'm being real, it's been this close to finishing it all.
It is.
But there's always that voice. There's always that voice.
When you're on your own, bro, and you just think like, what's the point, bro?
Yeah, literally.
I'm doing my absolute best. Got my family around me that are supporting me, but I've got thousands of people hating on me, bro. For what, bro? For what? So it just puts you in that state of mentality of like, what's the fucking point then, bro?
Yeah, you start questioning life and everything, mate. But like, one thing for me, like, I'm so thankful for my family.
Really?
Because they...
Bro,
yeah.
Family's the one thing you've got in this life, yeah? But one mother and one father. When they're gone, bro, like, I've got respect to my friends, yeah, like, big love to my close boys, yeah, Diesel as well, of course, yeah? But, bro, the only people that you'll come into this life with is your family, and the only thing you're going to leave with is your family. So unless you ain't got family around you, it's hard to try and be yourself in this world.
Yeah, but like, if I'm being real, like, through family, there's ups and there's downs. Like, it's been the times where I've felt really bad in the press, there's been the times I'm furthest away from my family. And as a teenager, it's very easy to do because you're just trying to rebel.
Yep.
Like, and everyone's been through their own family situations. So, like, one thing is, like, always try to bless it with your family. Always try to bless it with your family.
Around you because your family's the only people to be there for you.
Yeah, your mum will love you unconditionally. No woman.
Shout out to my mum, bro. Mum, I fucking
we got mums. Yeah, I love you still. Mums, you keep saving the patients in the hospital.
If it wasn't for you, mum, yeah, you best cook up the best grub of your life because I'm telling you, you do some good grub. Yeah, I'm not missing that for no one.
But that's one thing. Like, no woman will love you unconditionally. And that's another thing on men's mental health. Like, a man has to provide, be rich, be in shape, be a provider,
That's
be
it.
so many things for
Because
women to
that's
even give him
because of
attention.
That's because of what this fucking generation and this life has brought to the men's world.
Exactly.
Like, we feel like we have to be that person just to support a woman.
And that's why I
You go
always
back
say,
a few generations, bro. Like the women and the men, yeah. Like, okay, if you can provide for me, you can give me kids. You can put a roof over my head. Perfect.
that's why I would always say to men,
Nowadays, bruv, it's just...
Nowadays, like, you've got to get in shape, you've got to have a goal, and you've got to have a reason to get up and go.
Yeah.
Without that...
So, right, you talk about having a goal and you've got to be in shape. Is that for what? A female? So, like, listen, I've seen stuff online.
Yeah.
You went through a stage a couple of months ago where you got a lot of hate on your social media, and I looked at it and I was like, rah.
Yeah, and you was one of few people I actually spoke to about it.
I reached out to you because I've been through it myself. Obviously, I spoke to the girls earlier. We dug up on relationships earlier, but I think as a man, like in a relationship, like I think your feelings get pushed aside. Like it's always about like what the girl's feeling. Like is the girl hurt? Has the girl been treated properly? But
100%.
bro, I saw your TikTok when mad. So tell us, bro. Like
you know one thing. Sorry, I don't even mean to interrupt, but one thing I always say is bro, I feel like everything we do, even us, we may not we're always gonna get cancelled. Regardless of what you do, you're always gonna get cancelled.
Yeah.
Anyone can get cancelled. It's about how you come back.
It's how you overfuck.
It's how you come back, which is. Bro, you can be cancelled 7-10 times, bro. Yeah. Bro, I can't lie. If you keep coming back stronger each time,
comeback.
Bro, that's
sooner or later the haters are gonna be like, do you know what? This guy, bro, he's fucking trying.
And let me tell you one thing.
I'm a supporter.
You can't break someone who gets their strength from God.
No. Amen, bro.
That's how I personally feel like me. You can't.
Shout out to the man above.
Because I cannot. You can't break me. Because each time you break me, God is gonna make me stronger, and stronger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's telling you to fucking feed off that hate, mate. He's like, brother, that hate is for a reason.
Literally.
You're doing something they're not.
I feel like when you're going through that stage, there's two routes. You can entertain it and let it bother you.
Yeah.
Or you can focus on you and your relationship with God and your grind and your purpose. There's two routes.
That's it.
Okay, so that brings you on to another thing, right? So obviously, I've been following you since secondary school. Only recently, I've seen you going to church and things like that. Like, listen, I was Christian when I was a baby. I put my hands up. Yeah. I've not followed it. I've not been to church. Like, I've not done none of that. But what does that give you? Like you part? Like,
so me personally, my mum's always brought me up in the church house. Like my mum's since young, my mum's always said, Joe, this is what I worship. This is what it is. This is what it is in our family. So you gotta follow it. But my mum hasn't forced. My mum hasn't forced me because there's time. My mum, my mum has even stopped going to church herself now. But me myself, I still want to go to church because with what I'm doing, I need God in my life. Yeah. I can't do it without God.
He's someone to speak to when there's no one else.
That's what I'm saying. People think, oh yeah, I got TikTok myself. God got my TikTok.
Yeah, I'm the same, bro.
You get people say, Lankz, you blow. No, I didn't. No. God gave me the strength to blow. God gave me the ideas to blow. Yeah. And that's why where I am today. Because listen, I can't lie, bro. There's times where I've said to myself, like, yo, I don't know what I want to do in my life. I got kicked out of school. Listen, bro, I was doing a mad thing, bro. Like, if you know, you know, but like, I got kicked out of school. I had nothing, bro. You get it? I'm seeing my brothers live life. My brothers ain't trying to put me on. That hurts, bro. Yeah. And this is why when you're saying about, oh yeah, you got family. Family's what's important to me. Yeah. My fans. Listen, my mum has been a big part of my life. 100%. My mum is always going to be a big part of my life. But when it comes to family, I'm very, very picky on who I call family. You get it?
What makes you say that? Listen, from my point of view, like look around me. Mum, listen, I wouldn't say I'm spoiled, but my mum and dad have always...
Your mum's been amazing today, bro. We were sitting in there.
Shout out to the mums.
We were sitting inside.
Again, that's shout out to all the mums around it.
Listen, shout out.
We were sitting in there and straight away she was just like, oh, let me get all the washing out of the way. Let me get this. You guys sit comfortably. And we were like, honestly, it's fine. Yeah, like she was straight like, let's make sure you guys are comfy in the home.
We understand, like, it's not going to be your sunshine and rainbows in the gaff.
That's what I'm saying.
We get it.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, we take that. We take it with a pinch of salt and we move on. I'm comfy, that's fine.
Right. So that brings me on to you. Obviously, listen, I've watched you on stage since you was like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen you on stage in My Sister, I've seen you on stage in Matilda, Billy Elliot, like, I've watched you. Listen, when you was younger, I was like, this girl's going places. She's doing her thing. But what is life like as someone who's in that? Because listen, my sister, she's been at Bird. She's been at Wilkes.
Really?
Yeah, she was at Bird College. Yeah. She's now in Paris.
You know mutuals, I know.
That's what I mean. Like, it's
crazy.
stupid.
You all go to school and then you all go like that, and then you go to colleges. But there's only about like six like big colleges, and then the other ones, and
you just know different people.
Yeah.
But is it like a hard? Is it a hard place to be?
I would say.
Oh my god.
Right. I could go on for ages talking about this. Musical theatre and dance in general as a industry is the most unstable as hell. It's the most like you just never know what is happening. Like literally you could get a job, fair play, like you're the best in college, you leave college and have nothing. And you're like, well, what did I just pay for 3 years of my life? Blood, sweat and tears every single day, doing the same things over and over again, and then you end up with nothing, and it's like, well, what have I...
So is it like one man for themselves?
100%.
Is that what it is?
And it's stupid because, like, musical theatre people in general, like, whether that's, like, gay people, whether that's, like, literally... Musical theatre is insane because everyone can be themselves. Everyone accepts everyone.
100%.
I'm so proud to like be a part of that because everyone is so just loves everyone and everyone can be themselves. No one's like, oh, I'm too scared to act a certain way. No one's scared to do anything. Like it's fucking beautiful as like a career, but you're still all fighting for that one role. Like you're literally there's thousands of people that dance now. Like especially. Because of COVID and because of TikTok, dance has become such a massive thing. Everyone is dancing now. Like even people that can't fucking dance. Go on TikTok and learn a TikTok dance.
Got the diploma.
You haven't been. I've been dancing since I was fucking 3 years old. I've gone to a dance school. I've then gone to a primary school, but having to run from primary school to run to a dance school and do dance classes. I've then paid to go from year 7 to year 11 to learn how to dance privately. My parents have spent so much fucking money.
I know your parents have spent so
I do less GCSEs.
Crazy.
I do less GCSEs because I'm only doing academics Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm going to a 3-year college to
more money.
Yeah, to spend more money to do a diploma, and then I come out and go.
You could graduate and have nothing.
I then come out and go.
So that brings me on to my next point, right? So say like imaginary world. I go to you. Musical theatre and dance doesn't exist anymore.
I'm fucked.
You spent your whole life committed to that. Obviously, I know you got.
Yeah, but that was me. Like my parents, I still feel very bad. Like I feel guilty because my parents spent so much money on it, and I literally. It was COVID. COVID made me fall out of luck. Dancing with masks on, singing with masks on, sweating, dancing in studios. Going from dancing in London, in central London, all my friends in a studio, to dancing, doing ballet in my kitchen. Yeah. Like, you ain't gonna love it anymore. Like, you're studying it. Like, it wasn't a hobby, it was your life.
Yeah, but has dance gone from a hobby and a liking to now, like, a chore?
It was a chore.
Is that 100%. Is that why you've removed yourself away from it?
It is a little bit with the acting, because I don't know. You might think differently.
Yeah. No, I think for me, because I mean to be fair, because I've been quite fortunate like my whole life. Like I did like Western shows as a kid, like blah blah blah. I've been quite fortunate in that aspect of like there was no choice for me to fall out of love with it. During college, I kind of had a very...
second year blues.
Yeah. I had a very up and down, especially because then we went to COVID and we went to Zoom and I'm back home like in my conservatory doing tap. Like, do you know what I mean? And my dad's telling me to shut up.
That's what I'm saying. It's not possible.
That's kind of when I was like, is this something I actually want to do? And then it was only until really after lockdown and I thought, no, this is like... there is nothing else for me to do. Like, I've literally, not even because, like, oh, my parents forced me to do ballet when I was, like, a kid. Like, not even that. But, like, that is who I am. Like, even like going out, like even just stupid social things like that.
Yeah, but for
I
me,
don't go out to drink and to.
Neither.
I go to dance, bro.
Same.
I go and I want to hear that Chris Brown on. I
Music.
want to hear music. I want to
Yeah.
hear R&B, and I want to dance. Like I'm not there
I
to.
totally agree.
What one thing that really I can not be friends with non-dance people, and I'm not saying that. No, not you.
Bro, my best friend can't even two-step.
No, not even in that way. But for me as a person, I like if I go out with a group of girls
And
that aren't in my industry at all, I want to kill myself.
Yeah.
I could no, I'm not even. No offense. I literally go out and they're trying to get boys and they're drinking. I'm sorry. They're trying to get boys, they're trying to drink.
Yeah.
That is the last
Yeah.
thing on
You
my
just wanna
goddamn
boogie.
list. I want to go and just like have a good
Boogie.
time with my friends, dance. Like I don't care. And that's why I'll happily choose a gay bar, a gay
Yeah.
club over anything, because I go in that club. My guys have got fans, they're whipping them about, they're dancing, and I feel happy, I feel
Yeah.
calm, I'm not going to get touched up by a man, I'm not going to get spiked, I'm not going to get any of those things, and I just feel comfortable dancing.
Okay, alright, you mentioned a man. Let's move on to that. So, I've known you two for a very long time.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of love for both of you. I've got a lot of care for both of you.
Thanks.
Listen, I've got you for life now. Honestly, travelling down here today, I've got you for life, big time. And listen, if anyone ever
Messes
mucks
with
about
him.
me, I'm a professional boxer, so just fucking
Give them an
sort your
uppercut,
life
mate.
out. But listen, relationships,
Yeah.
mental health. Does it ever play on it? Like I know me and you've had them conversations before. I'll get on to you in a minute. But what does it do to you as a female in this generation?
Yeah.
What does
For
that have
me-
effect on your mental health?
So like literally as I was just saying, there's not like non-dancer people. I've never chatted or got with or anything with someone that's not a dancer. Which is stupid, and from now on, mark my words, it ain't happening again. But
You learn lessons.
yeah, see that's what I mean. Like I don't regret anyone I've spoken to. I don't regret anything, but only recently has it affected me mentally, which is shit. Because like I've always been a confident person. I've always known myself, and I've always like I've not been like shy or like scared to like hide emotion or
Outgoing.
whatever. As from this past situation, we'll call it that, that's just happened to me, I now know damn well who I am, like as a person.
That's good though.
Yeah, and
That's
I'm
really
so
good.
I'm not grateful for the situation because it's fucking shit.
Yeah.
But like the tears are cried, like I don't care. But
Yeah.
I'm glad it has happened because it's made me realise that like.
You're better than
Like
that.
yeah, as you said before, like I'm such a relationship person. Even though I haven't had
right.
loads of relationships, like I'm such a relationship person, and I love love and I love all of that. But like, I give someone all I can give,
And you
and then
don't.
when it kicks me back in the teeth, it's like, am I the problem?
hate
Like,
it. I'd
I mean,
give someone the world. You're like me.
literally.
I would literally give someone the world. If
It's
someone
only-
told me to cut my right arm, I'd be like, yeah.
literally, it's only happened to me like less than a handful of times. Like it's not happened to me loads. Like it's literally happened twice, whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's actually like hurt me, but like it's made me who I am today. And like
Do you have more confidence in yourself now as who
100%.
you are as a person because of your background of being on stage in
100%.
front of loads of people?
Yeah, 100%.
Fake
Like,
it till you make it.
100%. If I didn't dance, I don't know what the hell I'd be doing, to be quite honest with you. Like, I've not got a clue. Like, there's nothing else
Which
I'm
is
interested
scary
in.
though, yeah.
There's nothing
Okay,
else
so
that
now I
I'm-
bring this on to you. Love Island comes calling.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No.
I can see
Absolutely.
Okay, so dance is gone.
Absolutely not. I'm not going on it.
Dance is never going with Charlotte.
Yeah, but
Well,
listen.
at the moment, I'm
Dance is gone. You just said you can't live without dance. Dance is gone.
I would
You're
not go on Love
now
Island.
doing your stuff on TikTok.
There
and
is
stuff.
not anything that people could pay me to
She
go
could
on.
dance on TikTok.
But, like, even that, like, I don't personally, like, not that it cringes me out, it's probably the wrong word to say.
It is cringy.
When people that are dancers post dances on TikTok, I just think like what have you like yeah, it's fun, like oh yeah, I do post like dances on TikTok or whatever, but like especially now, especially with the dance industry, social media has become a massive thing. People before, like agents etc, used to contact you like and ask for a show reel. They used to ask for this, to ask for that. now ages just go through your Instagram, see dance videos. Oh yeah, sick. Go on TikTok.
They might not have trained anyway.
And see, yeah, you might not have done anything, and they'll still accept you because like you're doing it on TikTok. Like I just think I don't know. I just think nowadays I'm so careful about what I post. Like I literally removed so many TikToks off my account. I removed so much stuff off like Instagram, like bikini things, like anything. Like I don't care about like being an influencer. No, like not. I'm not saying it of you, but me personally, like. But it's different because it's like the career I want to go down.
Yeah.
Like the career I want to go down. If they see a bikini picture on my thing, they'll go.
You've definitely got bikini photos on your Instagram.
Yeah.
It's a harsh world. No,
Don't even get me started on that.
In that industry, you might generally not get a job because the costume doesn't fit you. That's how brutal it is.
Yeah.
You could be so talented, be dead dot down to it, and you wouldn't fit in it. And they'd be like, no, we don't want you.
Like in musical theatre, you have to be such a headstrong, and you have to be a certain type of person. Like if you take things to heart, and if you take things like personally, this like ain't the industry for you because like the amount of times that I get told no day in day out. I don't know. You have to be a certain.
You gotta be headstrong.
Lankz, I'll move on to you. Listen, I've not known you for long. No. I think this was the first day we've met today. In person, actually spoken conversation. However, I've reached out to you a lot over social media. Listen, I give people their flowers a lot. Bro, like, you're doing bits at the moment, I can't lie.
Broski, I can't lie, bro.
Man's coming up to Medway and that.
Let me tell you something, bro. I wouldn't even say I'm doing bits. This is just the beginning of my journey, bro. And like I say, bro, like, it's only taken me, like, only recently I've only decided, you know what, I'm actually good at this. This is what I need to do. God's given me the vision, the plan. I know what I need to do now.
Yeah.
Bro, January I lost my job. No one knows that.
What did you do before? Obviously, what?
Bro, I was from job to job, bro. I was literally, but I'll be real, fam, like, bro, I've literally just done warehouse. I had one professional job, and that was like, I was working border force. And bro, even that lasted me like a year, and then the company I worked for terminated, so I stopped working.
Bro, I've actually got a crazy story about that, and I told you this early, bro.
And this is what I'm saying,
told you this
bro, like,
earlier.
everyone thinks, oh yeah, my life is, bro, it took me January to realise, you know what, bro, even my mum, let me tell you something, I'm from an African household, yeah? My brother's a bricklayer, his own business. My other brother has his own production company. My sister's a social worker. My mum now is a nurse. You get it? So there's high expectations.
Of course, bro, of course.
There's high expectations.
And again, just linking to that, that's on a male's shoulders.
That's
you
what I'm saying.
Make saying for you, bro. You're a male, innit?
My mum, like I tell you, bro, I'm from an African background. My mum don't know TikTok. My mum only knows about WhatsApp, fam.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? My mum don't even know about Facebook. You get what I'm saying? My mum don't even know about Facebook, bro. So when it comes to all this thing with TikTok, bro, only a month ago till my mum actually said, you know what, Joe? I showed her. And she said, you know what, Joe, say no. She said, say no more. Say no more.
Do your thing, bro.
Obviously, listen, we're from a very different culture than you are. Like, obviously, I know my friends, like, the family are there around. It's a very different household. So, being from, like, a black ethnic family, do you feel like there's more pressure to do well? Because obviously, you say, like your brother's a bricklayer, your mum's working in the NHS, but when you turn around and say, I'm social media or I'm influencing.
Well, that's what I mean. This is where it brings a lot. Like, this is what I want to say. Like, guys, like, I can't lie. I don't want to speak too much because obviously I've got something coming up soon. But I'll speak roughly. But bro, let me tell you something. Yeah. One thing I've talked about something about my. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't want to be cussing at my family or nothing. But it comes with a lot of jealousy, bro. You get what I'm saying? It comes with a lot of jealousy.
All of it does.
I'm the youngest. I have 5 siblings. Out of 5 siblings. When all my siblings are going out there to do their hard graft, really and truly, all I need to do is do a TikTok. You get what I'm saying?
So they're thinking, why am I doing all these hours? My mum and Lankz is fucking posting them out.
So like, bro, I've had situations with my family. Like, I'm just going TikTok live, bro. And let me tell you something. For everyone knows, at the start of the year, I moved out of Gillingham. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just a little scenario, like, bro, I'm at my new house where I am now, and I'm on TikTok live. My mum, when we left Gillingham, she got a van, but she didn't get none of my clothes in. So she only got her clothes in. You get what I'm saying? And from her getting her clothes in, she said, Joe, like, just sort yourself out. Just sort out how you're going to take everything to the new yard. I said, cool, I'll do that. And I'm on live now. I packed everything. Bro, I'm getting my own brother is coming on the live calling me a dosser. I'm not being funny.
Yeah, I've had something.
I'm not being funny, bro.
You don't need that.
Bro.
I don't need that.
It gets like that, man.
You're not though, bro.
I'm not, but no, but
Yeah.
even with him.
Look at your fucking escalation, bro.
Bro, okay.
Where was you a year ago to now, bro?
Yeah, but they don't see that. They don't.
You do, bro.
Yeah, but do you know why you see it? The reason why you see it is
We're in the same journey.
we're in the same. Yeah, we're in the same journey.
Listen, and that's what's the way. I'm not saying no one, bro. Yeah. But if you can see the journey, bro, if you can see it, and other people can see it, bless to your family, bro. Not a bad word to say about it, there should be your #1 supporters.
But this is why I always say to my family.
You can see what you was a year ago to now. Mum's life, bro. I swear down, bro.
It's always that look back.
Your body
You look back.
and look at it, bro, from a bird's eye view, bro.
100.
You're thinking, bro, I'm doing fucking unbelievable, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
but bro,
smashing
do you know what it is though? You say that, yeah. I feel. Listen, bro. One thing I've always said to myself. My family has never ever told me to keep it going. Like my family told me to quit TikTok. All my family told me to do is quit TikTok. Every single day.
Get 9 to 5.
Get a 9 to 5.
Because bro, it does get hard sometimes.
It
like
does.
when you're going live at home
It's
trying
not
to make your
always-
content
not
and stuff.
always
Like, bro,
right.
let me let you in on something. Yeah, like in the past 4 months, I've been like me and my family have been going through it. My sister had her partner die of a heart attack.
I remember this conversation.
And I've got 6 nephews and a niece, right? I've got 5 nephews. 5 nephews and my niece living at my home because they got kicked out of the house because the family turned on them.
Yeah, but that's what
I couldn't do
bro.
no, but it's not my family.
Yeah, but
it was a
listen,
family. It was a
bro,
part. It was my
How old
part.
are you? How old are you?
21. It was my part.
You shouldn't have that responsibility on yourself.
It was
but
no, but
he's a-
listen. It was my
he's a
family's.
bigger
It was
man
my family's
for him.
partner. Do you know what I mean? Like their family's turned on my family, so that's why they're at ours now. Like doing content and stuff at home.
That shows you who you are. As a
I've had to be there. I've had to help
your
out
family.
with the family. I've had to be there for the family. I had to be the man in the house
Exactly, bro.
for this period of time. And I've been brought up
Yeah.
a single mum as well, bro. But I'm so thankful for it because
Yeah,
you
big
learn
up
these
your
things
mum,
long.
Yeah.
Big up.
Big up your mum though, because let me tell
Literally,
you,
big up my mum.
it takes
She's
a
done
strong
everything.
woman to like, bro. Your mum has made you, bro, because you know what you want in life, bro. There's so many kids. This
Your
is what I'm
mum is
saying.
your biggest supporter.
This is what I'm saying. There's so many kids that go off the roads. Like, bro, I'll be real. I lived with. I had my mum, and I was taken in by a white lady who I called my nan. She sadly passed away, but I was still calling her nan because I don't know my nan.
Blessed her.
You get it? That's my nan.
Yeah.
She will call me her grandson.
Yeah.
Her children call me her like you get that like they
What's that then, cousin Lankz, isn't it?
you get that's
Yeah,
what her children call me cousin. You get what I'm saying? So for me now, it's just like one thing I will say is in what we do, yeah. Like don't think like it's easy because the only thing that keeps me going in what I do is my supporters. When I go out everywhere and people saying like, "Yo, can I take a picture?" Yo, your content's
I
sick.
get that, I get
Your
that
content's
as well.
sick. Your content's this. Your
I
content's
get that.
that.
Bro, nothing easy is worth doing, bro.
I
It
promise
really
you,
is not.
I promise
Nothing
you.
is easy in
Because
life.
listen, let me tell you something.
Nothing's easy in
My
life.
mum, no one in my family is gonna tell me to go do a TikTok.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell me to go and
Get a
apply
job.
for a job.
Yeah.
Am I gonna do that? No. Listen,
Because you're going to run it yourself. Or you're
I'm gonna run it myself and I'm gonna show them.
Yeah.
But my fans, on the other hand,
And the supporters.
that's what I'm saying. So when you said you need family, like for me, it's just like, bro, hold up there. My family don't give me the support I need in what I do.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you now, if I was going on the red carpet on Brits Awards, that's what I'm saying, bro. So what I do, bro, I'm just thankful and like, bro, I can't like people. Like I say, people think I'm doing alright in life, and gee, like I say, it's only the beginning. I'm grateful for where I am now because a year ago, 2 years ago, 3, I was in such a dark place.
You know what? I feel like, yeah, I hope, like you might agree, you might not. But I feel like every man has that like 6 months to a year
Yeah.
when he is in the dumps.
Hundo.
It could be a breakup. It could be something about family. It could be something about your job. And I think they turn you from boy to man.
Yeah.
It's vital. I feel like every man needs to go through that between
I'll give
ages
you
of
one
16
little
to
story.
25. You've got to go through that,
One
and it will
little
make or
story.
break.
August to now, split up my ex, lost my job. Yeah. The only thing that will go for me is social media. So I feel like for me.
That's God talking to you, bro.
For
It's
me,
like you
social
was
life-
ignoring this for a long time.
I've
Let me
only
give
got-
this to you
I've
now.
only got social media to sling onto, but I feel like when I do my lives, when I post my posts, when I do this, do that with my whatever it is, my socials, yeah. Like the real supporters come in, and the haters are gonna hate.
Yes,
so
bro.
I lost my job. I'm single, but it's made me who I am now because I wouldn't be that person. I wasn't that person 6 months ago. I wasn't that person a year ago.
Yeah. And like I say, bro, in this situation like this, it either makes you or breaks you, bro.
That's it.
And with me, I feel that with the situation that I've been left into, bro, it's made me. Because who I am at today, I'm Lankz_I.
Right, there's an analogy I live by mentally, and I refer it to the gym. You've got to hurt and break your muscle for it to get bigger and stronger.
Come on,
You've got to do that with your mind as well. You've got to do that.
Man always refers to the gym, bro.
No,
Gym freak.
I rate it though.
Gym freak.
So my next question is like, listen, there's a thing in society nowadays where it's not frowned upon, but people don't like talking about it. Right, me, Josh, and Alf, we're from a society where people may think that, like, do you believe in white privilege?
I need to be careful how I answer that. Why? Because I've got a lot of supporters and I respect you. But one thing I will say,
like, how is it? Listen, you mentioned about being on the road and stuff and things like that.
Yeah.
What is it like in society nowadays of being a black male?
Okay.
Do you feel supported? Do you feel cared about? Do you feel safe? Do you feel like...
let me tell you something. One thing about me, I would say, I do feel safe when, like, I'm like, I'll be real. I feel more safe now than I did before.
Okay. But what's changed though?
What's changed then is like now as what I do, I need to. I'm worried about looking back. I don't want to make myself look bad in the image. So I'm very like with what you do, bro. Like especially like our jobs and that. We got a character to keep. We can't make ourselves be tarnished like deals and. You get what I'm saying? Before that, when I was a younger, bro, I can't lie, bro. I used to do some. Yeah, I used to do silly shit that I wouldn't. That I used to think, you know what? That's actually silly. You get it?
But when was like the light switch? When was the bulb that went off? When I can't do that no more.
I would say when I got kicked out of my yard, bro. Like
What, by your family?
Yeah, and that's you see what it is, but that's what I mean. Like, I got kicked out by my yard.
But you bounced back though.
Bro.
You bounced back though.
I bounced back, bro.
The bounce back is 10 times better.
The bounce back is harder because, bro, you see what it is. I got
One
kicked
step
out to
forward,
my
2
yard.
steps back, man.
I still chat to my mum, but everyone else I don't chat to because my mum was the only one that fought for me to get back in my yard.
There you go, bro.
You get what I'm
Always
saying?
need your mum, bro.
So, for me, yeah, like cool. You know what? Yeah, my mum knew I'd done wrong, but is she gonna chuck me in the street? She didn't want to, but like I say, I really lived with my mum for a certain amount of years, and I feel like in my family, bro, like my other siblings are more close to my dad. Me and my dad don't have no sort of relationship at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the same boat.
So,
I'm in the same
and like
boat.
I'm saying, like bro, like my dad speaks Portuguese. My whole family speak Portuguese. I can't speak Portuguese.
Well, my dad's Italian. Their family's Italian.
That's what I'm saying. So
I sound well, but I can't speak shit.
with me and my mum, bro, it's like a thing. It's like a thing with me, yeah. Like, I knew I had to change when I was like, bro, like I can't keep relying on my friends' families to keep making me. Like, yeah, I can, but to a certain extent, I didn't want to just be in there under their shadow. I knew I need to change something for myself. I knew if I wasn't gonna work, I had to come up with a plan. Because listen, I'm trying to go work in that, and like, bro, like I'm saying, bro, this work thing is not for everybody. Big up to the guys that can wake up 5 o'clock in the morning every day, 4 o'clock in the morning and go to work. I respect
And
that.
not get home till 7.
And not get home. But me personally, I'd rather wake up at 9 o'clock.
That's not the life that you want to live. Right, so now I'll move on to yourself, Tasha. Obviously, me and you have known each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
Very long time. Been close for 4 or 5 years now?
Probably longer.
Probably longer than
Maybe.
that. Listen, unlike these two, me and you have had conversations that have needed to be had. At the right time, I'm there. At the right time, you're there.
Yep.
It's that kind of relationship between each other,
Always.
which I respect big time.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to have.
It is like
Yeah, defo.
Boyfriend.
it is, isn't it?
It's hard
Like,
to find. You can't. It's hard to find like a pretty girl to find like a boy that wants to be your mate. Like you don't
Yeah.
get in her pants. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
it's so
really
true.
fucking hard.
It's facts, like it is
And
facts.
you need that. Like I feel like you always need like a guy's advice or like a girl's advice. Like
Yeah.
She
I'd love
never
to have-
follows it. Like.
Yeah. Well, they don't, but it's nice to.
It's nice to
surely
have
you
that
feel protected.
reassurance. Yeah.
But it's facts though. Like listen,
Let's get a boy's opinion as well.
listen. I know there's a good-looking guy here, and there's a good-looking woman there. But all I'm saying is like,
That was him.
all right, fucking hell. All I'm saying is like, just because like two people are decent-looking people and they're close, like doesn't mean it has to be
an
Just
opposite
stick
sex.
with
that
it.
thing.
I think
Does
I
it?
think a guy should always have a girl best friend, and I think a girl should always have a guy best friend.
Okay, alright, so listen.
Does it get
Anna,
sticky?
listen. Me and you are together,
Yeah.
and then, but you don't know Tasha, and then how close us two
I'd
are.
want to know who she is.
Okay.
I would have a problem if you kept her away from me.
Okay.
There'd be a problem.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like, if you were like, oh my god, like, I'd love it. Like, I think if we were dating, you should love us to be like besties.
Yeah.
Because then we're all like a little like we're there, rather than as soon as somebody's kept at arm's length.
Yeah.
I know they're not long, but me, you can like. There's a lot of stuff underneath that you don't know about that you just overthink.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, so Tasha, I knew you when, listen, the first time you text me was, you work at JD in Maidstone, I've just got a job in Hempstead Valley, can you tell me what the job's like?
It was in Chatham.
What you
Was it
worked at
Chatham?
JD?
I worked in Chatham.
I was a manager in JD in Maidstone. Manager.
Oh, that's
How
my
do you
first
even
job.
remember that? That's what I want to know. What the hell?
Because I give a fuck, that's why I
My memory's
That's
shot to
what I
hell.
remember. Like, listen, that was the first conversation we had, and then you went to Starbucks, I think,
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Wait,
Wow.
you worked at Starbucks?
Yeah.
for like 2
You
days.
can make like Brisso.
No, I worked in JD for 2 days, and Starbucks I worked there for like
Right
3
now.
weeks. Then I got
Okay,
fired.
yeah. So
Oh, I
yeah.
could, 100%.
Love that.
Right, so listen, you've gone from that to not
Yeah.
really knowing your place to, listen, I said it, when I went through my breakup, the first message I said to you was, fucking hell, like we've not spoken in like over a year or a year and a half because of that situation.
Yeah.
But I was like, wow, like you've gone up, like you've gone from this to that.
Yeah.
True.
Like, is that-
Working in Starbucks.
Is that, like, what is that? Like, what, tell us about yourself. Who is Tasha Newcombe?
I wish I knew.
Yeah, but
No.
you do know, you do, like,
No,
who is Tasha Newcombe?
I feel like I've always been kind of lost in what I wanted to do. Like always, when I was in school, I never wanted to do the normal jobs or anything like that. I used to say I wanted to do this, that, and the other, but I never actually wanted to. I'm the kind of person that I love getting out there. I love being like a big personality. But that back in when I wanted to do that, there wasn't really anything other than TV. But then obviously when Musical.ly came around, I don't think I actually posted.
Smash.
Yeah, I don't think I actually posted on Musical.ly, but I started TikTok when it was like the cringe thing to do. I was 16, posted a video that was so not funny, and it got like 24,000 views, and I had no followers. So I was like,
yeah.
what the hell? So I kind of had it from the get-go. Do you know what I mean? I never really had like a growing stage. I just kind of went out there. Do you know what I mean? So it kind of, it stemmed from there, and I'm here now.
Still doing it now.
Right, so obviously, listen, you've got your TikTok thing. You do your thing on Instagram. You've got how many followers on Instagram?
Nearly 50k. Nearly.
And then what? TikTok like 240, 250.
No, not even that.
I swear you got that.
No, I don't know. It's just over 200.
Okay.
Just over 200.
Alright, so I have 200k followers on TikTok, but obviously you've got your own way of income as well, which is
OF?
OnlyFans. It is.
Yeah.
Listen,
Yep.
Subscribe.
you know, yeah,
Yeah, thanks.
Link there.
yeah. I'll post it in the for
Link
all
in
you
the
boys out
description.
there.
Link in my bio with a little chili.
But listen, like obviously, when people meet you and they don't actually know you as a person, they probably think, okay, she's just an OnlyFans girl.
I actually had this the other day. I was out on a night out, and there was a group of girls that I used to like speak to in primary school, and my friend overheard them whispering like, "Yeah, she does OnlyFans," and I was like,
Oh, jealousy.
it was messed up. They
Okay.
were judging me from the get-go.
So what impact has that had on you? Obviously, listen, for me, like if I had a girlfriend and she did OnlyFans, I'm a very jealous person. Like that person's my woman. Like that's my queen. I don't want no one looking at her.
Yeah.
I don't want to walk into a bar and all the boys around the table like, yo, got Kai's girl on my phone.
Yeah, but
I
have they?
wouldn't
They
want
need
that.
that 20 quid to subscribe.
yeah, no, they've not got that in their bank.
Yeah, but I'd rather give 20 quid to my missus. Do you know what I mean? I don't want that money. I couldn't fund that. However, I know that's your thing, and because of the relationship me and you have with each other, I support that. Like, I'll always will support that.
Yeah.
But what negative vibe has that brought to your life? Because listen, men are, they're washed. I can't lie, men are weird.
Coming
They are
from a man.
weird people.
He's like 7 foot.
There's no limits. Like, us boys are,
There is no limit.
there isn't.
Yeah.
So
There is-
how do you cope with that? How do you cope with the guys messaging you all the time, asking for things and getting weird about it? Because once you give that guy a tiny bit of attention, they just think, oh, I can have everything now. So how do you cope with that? Being on OnlyFans, you have positive environment. You have negative environment.
Yeah.
Men have limits. Some men take it too far. Some men respect women. Some men are just shouldn't be on this planet whatsoever. Obviously, listen, for me, I'm a 6'5". I'm a white.
47 foot.
This is our personality, innit? 6'5".
I'm a boxer as well.
6'5" boxer. That's it.
So listen, I'm a white male. I'm a white male in society. I'm a tall male. I'm tall, dark, and handsome. So I tick all the 3 categories that every girl says about. Right. So, but I've got respect. Like my mum and dad have brought me up in a home that knows how to respect women.
Yeah.
Love.
But there is men out there that don't respect women. So in your business and what you do, how do you cope with that? Because I'm telling you now, there is not all them people that message you and ask for stuff. There's no way all of them are being respectful.
Do you know what? I've not really had anything like too bad. I know how to say no. I've always known how to say no. Like I will never push my boundaries past where they are, no matter for how much, for who. Like I'm very set in my ways, and no one can push me past that. So, do you know what? I've not really experienced anything bad. It's more like hate on other social medias that I've experienced rather than OnlyFans.
So you have more hate on things like TikTok, well?
Yes, or my Instagram requests. Oh, that's a hell of a place.
Really?
Oh my god, yeah.
But is it, right, listen, so Instagram requests, this brings me on to my next bit. So is it girlfriends having a go at you because their boys have liked your stuff?
No.
Or is it, what is it? Why are you getting that?
No, it's usually like men or like users just commenting on my appearance.
Yeah.
Which I...
Men?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I had to,
honestly, pattern up, man.
It's not, it could...
There's no need for it, though.
No, Anna, I've had to filter out... You know when you can filter words on TikTok?
No, I've had to do that about my teeth, yeah.
I've had to filter that about my nose. I've always been bullied about my nose ever since I was in school.
You've got like the perfect nose.
No, I've always got bullied about my nose, which is why I said if I ever come into money, first thing I'm sorting out is my nose. And then my boobs. No, facts. Genuinely.
Whoa, see that's what I'm saying, this is how crazy social media is, because I would never have thought that.
It's sad,
like, it's something that she deals with all the time.
I think it's so
It is,
sad.
it is.
That's why I will never, like, as much as it, like, I would do social media as a job, like, I think it's so crazy that people just, like, hide behind a fucking screen.
But that's why.
And just type away and just, like, if I said that to you in the street, they'd be fucking traumatized.
This is the thing. They would never say any of this shit to your face. They'll hide behind a screen.
But that's why social media, you will get that. That's what comes with the job.
You get all consumed by it as well.
Yeah, you just gotta understand. Anyone that is doing better, there's always gonna be that. Like you said, you're a very jealous person. People will get jealous of obviously someone doing better than them. It's just that's common. You're allowed to feel.
Yeah, but I'm only jealous in regards to people looking at my girl.
That's what I'm saying. But like
other stuff,
in general, like there is a lot of jealous people about like people doing better.
Okay, so cover the OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
Relationships. 'Cause listen, being her best friend, yeah, and
he knows everything.
Every single guy that causes this girl problems, I'm the guy that has to fucking deal with it.
You have to pick up the pieces every
all the time. Phone calls, voice notes. Kai, I've made a mistake.
No.
Kai, please, just tell me the advice. I'm not gonna listen.
Let's clear that up. I've not made a mistake in a relationship.
Not in a relationship,
No,
but with other stuff, it's Kai,
I need your help.
I know I'm not going to take your advice, but I need to rant to you and I need your advice. All the time. All the time.
Oh, God, yeah.
But listen, I've spoke to you about my situationship and it's mad.
Hate situations.
The documentary came out.
Sorry, just pause for a second. Never do a situation.
I don't even know what it is.
I know.
I'm probably in one now.
Everyone says it.
I'm in like 5, it's okay.
I'm in like one now and I hate it, but I love it.
But yeah, like, listen, it wasn't a situationship, it was a relationship.
Were you official?
Yeah, 3 years.
So
it was long.
Why is it a situationship then?
Because it turned into a situationship.
What, after?
Yeah.
No,
Okay, well, that's very weird.
all I'm saying is, like,
Anyway.
I went down a very slippery slope. People that have watched the documentary that I brought out before Christmas, they know the slippery slope I went down on. I'm not that person now. However, I turned to you when that all finished.
Of course.
And that's why I think now I'm there for you all the time. Like, I won't speak to you for like months, but I'll be there.
Yeah, of
because
course.
They're the best type of friendship.
That's
though.
the
Yeah,
relationship
The
that
one
we
you
have.
don't talk for months and then you talk and it's like you've never not spoken.
Yeah, 100%.
But what? Listen, I know deep down, yeah, but these viewers, they don't know. Like, what effect has that had on you? Obviously, I know you might not want to talk about it right now. You're just recently single. You was in a relationship for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I never met the guy personally. I don't know who he is.
He's a waste man.
Okay, he's a waste man.
Oh god.
But yeah, like what? I know that effect that it had on you as a person because
Yeah.
we've had them conversations, we've had them phone calls, but these guys don't know. So people out there that are going through a situation right now where they feel like their whole fucking life's over because they've finished a relationship, like.
Sorry, I was just kidding.
You're good, yeah.
I'm like, got no legs. I'm like.
Yeah. So how has that made you feel? How has it had an impact on you? What's your life choices now? Like what impact does that have?
Well, no. If we go back like straight to the start, obviously my first relationship was the one that effed me up from the start massively. I was in an abusive, toxic, mentally abusive, cheating relationship. And I think that kind of screwed me up straight from the start. I've always had trust issues, obviously, because of that. I've had trust issues because all my family, like my mum's side, they've all dealt with cheating and stuff. So I've always had trust issues because of that. But obviously, your first taste of it sticks with you forever, doesn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, no, it's
It's you as a person, like.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And when you're 16 years old,
16, that's so young. Like,
so young, you're literally a baby.
Yeah.
You are literally.
Yeah,
a
so
baby.
like, listen, mental health is a big thing for me. It's a big thing for you. We've had
Yeah.
them conversations. How have you overcome that? In
I
regards to that
think-
relationship?
I think that genuinely, if I'm being deadly serious, I've not fully overcome it.
Okay.
I haven't fully overcome it. I've not truly and utterly healed. And I think that because, apart from 2 relationships, I don't know how many I've been in since I was 16. Not that many. It's maybe like 4 or 5.
That's not
But
me.
every relationship I've been in, I've been cheated on. I've been lied to. I've been fucked over. It messes with your mental. Like
You don't
I think
feel
it's
good
gonna kind of stick with me for a while, especially like my most recent relationship. To be fair, I would genuinely say that in only one of my relationships, I was the problem because I was so hurt from the past. Shout out Harry. No, yeah, no. I wasn't the best to him, but then again, he also wasn't the best to me. But you know, but
You
we live.
probably wasn't healed. Properly.
I wasn't
When
healed.
in
I
it.
wasn't
You're
healed.
like a broken record.
I
You
went-
can't love someone.
I went straight into another relationship and I
Yeah.
shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And I know that now. I know.
Feeling
So
sick.
genuinely, I think I'm not healed, but I'm in a way better place than I've ever been before. Ever. Thank you. I'm genuinely the happiest I have ever been. I'm doing my own thing. I'm living for myself. Because
Nice.
every time I'm in a relationship, I lose myself.
You do. Girls do.
100%.
It's because girls are so much more like emotionally.
And she lose contact with me because she don't talk to
My
me.
ex, right, so obviously he lived like quite far away from me, he lived in Essex. I used to stay at his for like weeks on end.
Yeah.
I'd be in his room, I wouldn't leave his room, I wouldn't eat, I wouldn't drink, I wouldn't do anything apart from live in his room.
Yeah.
And that is it. And like, it ruined my social media, I hadn't been posting.
Social life.
Social life.
Anxiety. 'Cause
Oh
you've
my!
always
I fell
liked
out with
to
so
laugh.
many friends because I didn't
Yeah.
show up to social events. He was like, "No, stay with me, stay with me." Do you know what I mean? Like, and yeah, he's a fucking waste man because we broke up. But
Right, so
Anyway.
girls, for any girls out there that are tucked up in bed, they're not going out with their girl mate,
get out the fucking house.
one by one, message to them. Because listen, it happens. Girls are more emotional than boys, facts. Us boys keep
I love
it
an
in.
emotional boy though. Like I don't want men to think that they're. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him to cry like all the time. Like I do, but like
But
boys
show that
can
he
cry.
cares.
But like
Yeah.
show me that you care. Like don't show. Like if you don't show me that you care, but you do care, that's gonna make me crazy. And you say you don't like a crazy girl. I'm gonna go crazy because you're showing me that you don't care.
All girls are crazy. I don't care what you say. All girls
Yeah.
are crazy in their own way.
Yeah.
Even if they
In
don't
their
show
own
it.
unique way.
Yeah.
So listen, you guys, you post yourself on TikTok, you've got loads of followers. I see you lot of influencers, even though I've known you for a very long time. You've got following. You're influencing
That's
people.
just convenient.
Yeah, but you're influencing people.
I've
Right now,
tried.
yeah, but right now,
You
we're,
could be influencing people to dance.
right now we're all sat on the sofa talking about things, and it's going to influence. It's going to influence people's decisions. It's going to
Yeah.
influence people's actions. But if you girls could say one message, one by one, right now, to a girl that's at home, struggling with relationships, struggling with what to do with themselves because of this, just briefly, one sentence, one by one, what would you say to that person?
I'd say stop giving a fuck.
Yeah.
And and obviously people just say that, like, don't give a fuck. As soon as I stopped giving a fuck about what people thought of me, about how, like, I came across, just anything in general life, stop giving a fuck, because you only live once. And, like, obviously everyone says that, but, like, you have one life. You never know, I could die tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? Like, you just need to do what makes you happy, what makes you feel good within yourself, what makes you feel confident, what makes you feel like you. Don't try be anyone else. Don't try because this boy said this. Like, don't try be someone else. Just be you, and stop giving a fuck, because no one cares. Like, everyone is in the same boat. Like, we're all on this rock, right? And we're all here, and we're all trying to do what's best for ourselves. We're all trying to get money. We're all trying to, like, find love. We're all trying to do exactly the same thing. So no one's thinking, like, oh, Tasha's got her boyfriend. Like, why don't I have mine? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, just don't give a fuck.
We're all on a ticking time clock.
Yeah, like, just
Genuinely.
don't give a fuck. Like, I know it's easier said than done, but just don't, because it messes up, like, I don't know. I've got
I'm not.
I want to say, like, you're not alone. Like, don't think that you're alone, because you may think, oh, I've got this many followers and that. Like, I still feel so fucking lonely.
You're still human.
I have such a small circle. I don't have many friends. I don't let people in. But because I was once that girl in bed, like, too scared to do anything. Like, I have anxiety. I get scared to do so much. But I do, like, sometimes put on, like, a face and be brave. But don't think that you're alone. Like, always message someone. Even if it's a long-time friend that you've not spoke to in ages, message them. They'll probably love that. Like, a family member, like, like, an ex, like, anyone. If you're feeling so alone, there is always someone there. And I just don't want anyone to feel, like, lonely. Just get yourself out there. Like, you know, don't have to have loads of friends. Just have... You'll find when you get older. I'm 22. I got my friends. I know who's a purpose in my life, and I know who's good for me, and I know who's actually genuine. So, like, you're not alone. Like, message me. I'm always looking at my DMs.
Tasha.
I basically say just never, ever, ever lose yourself for a man. Never quit your hobbies, your job. Never, ever lose yourself for a man. That is the worst thing you could do. I've been there. I'm sure you two have been.
I've been there.
We've all been there.
I lived my ex's life.
I lived my ex's life as well. I'd wait for him to finish his 9 to 5 and then just come home and be like, oh yeah, I'll cook you dinner.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. Be your own person and be selfish.
Yeah.
Be fucking selfish. There's such a bad connotation around that word, but
it's your life.
you have to be selfish.
It's your life. You're living your life.
Like I said,
you've got to make your own decisions.
We're all on the ticking time clock. 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right, so girls, thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. Got a lot of love for all of you. You seeing this? You seeing it?
There's the thumbnail.
You seeing this? But yeah, honestly, like, big love to all of you. I've got you for life now.
Yeah.
Bro, I've got. I was telling you earlier. 7 months ago, I used to do scaffolding, mate. I was up at 4:30. Drove to Essex from Kent every single morning. I got home like 7 p.m.
My dad does that too, bro. Wakes up at 4:30 every day. Yeah.
We got Mr.
First
Brisso.
train to London.
Yeah.
Mr. Brisso.
We got Mr. Brisso.
First train to London every day. Doesn't get until 7, 8 o'clock. I don't see eye to eye with my dad on many levels, but that's one thing in my mum's life, bruv, yeah, and my dad's life, that I wish I want the work ethic like him, bro.
Because, bro, it was that taught me what I didn't want.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing it, I still got that work ethic.
Yeah. It's
like,
the work
now
ethic,
I put in double them hours, like a lot of hours into myself, bro.
Exactly.
And bro,
you think that for the 5:30 till 7
it's
on
crazy.
the site is
and
nothing.
bro, this is talking back to church,
7
bro.
till 7 in front of the camera.
Yeah, do it for yourself.
You don't think that's the same as
100.
them.
I'd rather earn £500 a month working for myself than $3 grand working for someone else, mate. And so 7 months ago, I was a scaffolder. Yeah. I told you about that story. I was in Milton Keynes. So yeah, I was working on Silverstone F1 track, right, scaffolding, mate. Oh, did not like it. I was working away for weeks, didn't really see my family, didn't see my people. And then that day, I was about to sign a deal with Man United in Remington. I was going to have the biggest collab it could have been. It was huge news. They said, we need your insights. I could not get a professional account for whatever reason for 3 years. Some woman walked up to me in the morning before I went to work, yeah. She said, come here, do you believe in God? I was like, not really. I was a massive atheist, born into an atheist family, didn't really believe in it. She said, that news you need today, you're going to find it out. And I was like, that's weird.
Crazy.
That's weird. And she said, hold my hand and let me pray. She said her prayer, and I said, amen. 1 hour later, I went to a job, worked for a bit, came up to lunchtime, opened Instagram, Alf Coez, welcome to a professional account. And I was sitting there like, this is insane.
Big up you though, bro.
And said to my boy, bro, you never guess what happened to me. Because I knew he went to church. And I was like, I didn't believe in God, but I feel like I kind of do now. He said, come to my church this Saturday, there's a prophetic conference. I went there, and the prophet said to me, he knew everything about everyone, and I was sitting there like, this is not, can't be real, this can't be real. He came up to me, he was like, you're in a job you don't like. And I was like, okay. Like, everyone could kind of guess that, like, you can just guess nowadays. He said, quit your job, the next 6 months will be amazing for you. I quit my job that day, bro. Never once did I work another day in that job. And bro, since then,
everything.
Got a deal, sponsored athlete.
Gymshark, 11 degrees.
Gymshark, Billboard. I'm not talked about this much, but I'm gonna talk about it now. I've done some acting in Sonic 3.
Big up to Sonic 3.
It's huge.
Listen, I was gonna ask you a question about that, but I didn't know if it was announced.
No, we can talk about it. I don't mind talking. I was gonna keep it quiet, but yeah, I've done some acting in Sonic 3. And it was crazy. Filming in the same studios that Star Wars was filmed in.
Who was the actors you was with again?
Jim Carrey and Idris Elba. In the same building, mate. Crazy.
All I'm going to say is listen to God, people, trust me.
Literally.
I'm going to, listen, I'm going to round this thing up in regards to us boys, right? Listen, relationships.
Here we go.
So,
I am out.
Right, so I bought my documentary out last year. And I went through a very sticky time. Very sticky time with my ex. I gave up boxing for a year.
Yeah, but that's the thing. What
I turned up. It was mad.
They say that once, if you're young and in a relationship, it's dangerous because a woman's like a trophy. You lose your goal because you got your trophy. Once you win the Olympics, why are you gonna go again? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've got that gold medal. You've got the top.
But it's mad. Like, I went through a stage where that person was by my side 24/7. She was supporting me. Every time I had a fight, all I could hear was my coach's voice and her screaming.
That's it.
And then, once that person goes, it's like
everything is gone.
Like, it feels like a part of you is gone, bro.
But this is the thing. This day and age, a woman is a man's world. We will not get in a relationship with a girl unless we're 100% set.
That's it.
A girl, next day, footballers, DJs, actors, fuck anything. Text them, cool, I'll go. Let me come to Dubai. Let me go to Ibiza. Let me get this in Marbella. Anything could be handed to them on a plate. A guy has got to work their arse off for that.
Yeah. There's a saying that goes, brother. You see these 60-year-olds, 70-year-olds with their £1 billion private yachts and that, yeah? They've worked 60 years to get there. Who have they got on their yacht? Pretty 19, 20-year-olds. All they had to do was flash a little bit of body, flash a little bit of what's happening, you know, all this stuff. Bosh, they're on there, no problem, mate. They haven't had to work a fucking hour to get on that yacht, but my man had to work 60 years to provide that yacht. That's it. That's the life we live in, people.
That's the
you know what I mean? That's why men's mental health is so tapped, bro.
What are you gonna say?
But I'll just be like, bro, that's just the generation we are. You know what it is with girls? That's what I realised. Like, bro, I was in a situation like not too long ago, bro. Girls expect so much more. Like, girls actually expect, like, they watch TikTok and think, yeah, Jay-Z done this, so I want this.
Exactly.
But they're forgetting where we come from. They're forgetting where we come from.
Even the up and comings, like, you know, like man like Hardy, bro, from Brighton, little boy from Brighton.
You see those interviews all the time. They go up to girls.
He's risen, boy, like age, bro.
From the ground, mate. Like,
no diss to them boys. They've made it. They've done their thing.
Because women are out here saying,
just fly at them, bro.
Women are saying, if he's not spending at least £500 first day, I ain't gonna entertain it. Unless I'm getting flown out, I ain't gonna entertain it. A guy just like, I just want you to be there for me.
Yeah, but guys, let me ask you something.
I want a journey with you.
How do you
part of me? I don't want you to be a part of my journey. I want you to be on my journey.
Do you guys not feel that even with what we do now, as because we're all in the same kind of category, yeah? Like, it's one thing about me, bro. I don't know with you, but I don't know if a girl's using me for my clout.
You don't know, bro.
Or because of like,
because you're genuine.
Or they think you got money, or that you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
do you know what it is? It's like, listen, I've gone from, I'll put my hands up, right? From the age of 18 to 20, what am I, 24 now, 22, 23, I was categorised as the fuck boy of Kent. in bro, I'm not even joking. Bro, I'm honestly,
I'm joking.
I wish I was lying because it still haunts me now, but like,
I'm saying the demon's coming to get you, yeah.
but it does.
He's coming for them numbers.
Because all I
He's coming for them numbers.
all I ever used to focus on was fucking going out clubbing in gallery, getting treated like a celebrity in 3 bottles and 3 tables. Like, I was so fixed on that lifestyle, thinking I could do whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But now the female generation are starting to take me more seriously because I'm talking about things like this.
Yeah.
I'm taking my boxing seriously. I announced this podcast 30 days ago. I've never seen my DMs so full in my life.
Yeah.
But where was his attention when I didn't have this?
Bro, but this literally
Because
goes
you've got
to
something going for you. That's where people are now interested.
Relates to what I said earlier. The only person that will love you unconditionally is your mum. You could be sit there broke, fat and gaming all day. Your mum will love you. No woman will not.
No,
Once you've got something going for you, they'll entertain.
There's no other love, then you're gonna get your love from your mum.
And this is why I think this is why I feel like my expectations are too high because of my mum. Because I see the love that my mum gives me.
Because no one is gonna give you that love. I'm telling you, but like your mum, like you come out of your mum. Yeah, like mum, like that's it. You come out of your mum.
You grew there, bro.
Inside your mum, bro. Yeah. So your mum's gonna have an unconditional amount of love for you, bro. No, like you didn't come out your missus. Yeah. No, for real, you come out your mum, bro. So no woman is gonna have that amount of love.
If you think about it, it's quite.
I'm being real though, bruv. I'm being real, bruv. Your mum is gonna. No one's gonna give you as much love as your mum, yeah.
It's so true.
Swear down, bro. Like no one's gonna give you as much love as your mum, mate.
But no.
If you find the missus to give you half the love your mum can give you.
Oh, you're winning, mate.
Fair play,
you're seriously winning.
Fair
You're winning.
play.
You're winning.
My mum, listen, bro. My mum, literally, bruv. Yeah. She went to the cinema earlier. Yeah. There was a note on the side saying, "Put this on 20 minutes in the oven. Take it out for 20 minutes with the lid off till the dinner's done." Bro, she whipped me up dinner, put it on the side, prepped it, did it, and then went and done her thing. At least I could eat, bro. Tell me what woman will do, nicest possible way, what woman will put that on their plate, yeah, and then go, no, she's going out and leave you a note saying, "I'll get Domino's, there's money for a Domino's." Like,
and go club after.
For a real one, my mum left me a prepped dinner to just chuck in the oven. Yeah. What other woman's doing that for you, bro, other than your mum?
And that's one thing, this is what I mean, this is like I said, my expectations are high now. With females, one thing as well, I've always said, I'll never expect a girl that's just talking to me, bro. Like, I'll never expect that. So with me, it's just like, I'm with it, you get it? I'm with it.
You have
like,
to
one thing I always say,
I've
always said this, like, bro, I'd rather a girl just be honest with me. Because just tell me you're on clout and I'm on clout. Don't tell me.
Tell me you're here for one thing and one thing. Don't give me shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This is what I hate about these females.
3 months, be like, oh, I've got a bit of feelings.
But the thing, like you've got to go through something like bad to realise the girl you want. Because, bro, I've been through a situation. Girl's going through a lot.
Yeah.
I was telling you this earlier. She's going through a lot. She said, "Can you please come comfort me?" I said, "Okay, but don't want to share a bed." Because I knew what she was going through. It was very, very deep. I was like, I don't want anything crazy. I get there, yeah. She said, "Can you jump in bed and cuddle me?" I was like, I want to make sure you're good because I know you're going through. I'm not here for that. I'm really not here for that. I'm not here for that. And then she was like, "Please." I was like, "Okay." I done it. And then she was like, "Can we just have sex?" And I was like, no.
That's
but then she was like, please. I'm a man. Obviously, my dick got hard. I'm gonna be like, it sounds crazy, but obviously it did.
Wow.
Yeah, but if your piece rises, then she must have been long, right?
So like that. Bro, I'm bringing that fucking back, bro. That's fucking crazy.
If your piece rises, she must have been late.
Alright, listen. Alright, yo. Right, nah, listen, after that, yeah, listen, boys, I love all of you. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Is it done?
Mum's life,
yeah.
There's another part 2.
Alright, we might not do it.
But I just want to say one thing to everyone watching, yeah. Man, like, guys, does not make you any more less of a man to talk about things.
Word.
Talk about it, bro.
Word.
Like, there's people like us, we've sat here for half an hour talking our hearts out.
Whoever it is you speak to, whether it's your father, your mother, your uncle, your cousin, your brother, your sister, whoever it is, they're going to listen.
Like, there's going to be times you think it's just you on your own, there's no one to speak to. There's no one to speak to. There always is. There always is.
Even if it means you get 20 minutes off your chest to make you feel better about yourself, whether that chavvy was listening or not, you feel better because you've got it off your chest. End of discussion. Like that's it for me. Just speak up, people, because listen, it's a harsh world out there. It's a harsh reality for men. Us men have it harder than you think. Women have it easy, but men have it 10 times harder. You don't even realise it, mate.
Cheers, boys.
Love to clap for the Broke podcast.
Oh man, love that.
Looking forward to
Love that.
Come on. And big love to the cameraman too. Come on.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in to the first episode of the Broadcast Podcast. To the right of me is my guest for episode 2, Mr. Okalaja.
Yo, it's the Prime Minister.
Listen, this guy's doing his bits over TikTok, over Instagram, all over his social media. He's a music artist and I can't wait to have him on. He's going to be on the episode with a few more guests. But bro, welcome to the Broadcast Podcast.
Let's go. Broadcast, subscribe. You know what to do, man.